Good morning and welcome. I'm Karen, this is Veronica's Dreams Coaching and Tarot. Today is Thursday and it is our daily reading. I'm going to use the Somnia Tarot today. And let's see. Hope everyone's doing great. Good morning so far, or good day whenever you're watching this. Let's take a look at what's happening. Okay. Let's do this. Current situation, please. Oh, Ace of Wands, present influence. Knight of Swords, future influence. Page of Pentacles. That's been showing up a lot lately, the page. Let's see, unexpected. Excuse me. Justice, challenge, Seven of Coins, strength, King of Wands. Where does this lead? Hermit, Two of Cups, and the Emperor. Advice, Nine of Swords. The Sun is at the bottom of the deck. So, I mean, didn't we have the Sun yesterday? I feel like we did. I'm not 100% sure which reading that was in, but I feel like the Sun's been around. Definitely about, having joy or happiness, feeling good, basically. An Ace of Wands in the current situation. Since this is the situation, there's something new happening here. Something new that's probably on the passionate side. The Knight of Swords, I'll clarify that because that's an energy coming in for sure. It's headed right at that ace. This would be something coming in kind of quickly and kind of, in some cases, unexpectedly, because the Knight has they're a younger version of the King, right? But they've got that mindset, and then they come in. Now, even if it's not a person, it's coming in quickly and you might not really see it coming, or it's just kind of unexpected when it happens. Page of Pentacles in the future, that there's a discovery here too. I always see this page as a discovery. After working hard though, it's not just, oh, here it is. It's not a surprise. You've been working for it. So let's see what this, I'm going to do the Knight of Swords first. Let's take a look at that as far as clarifying what this energy is. Again, I feel like it's something coming in really quickly. Is it, what is it? Tell me about this Knight of Swords and our present influence, please. Ah. Four of Wands, Nine of Pentacles. This is Eight of Cups. It's not Hermit. I feel like this is like, I feel like there was some, this feels to me almost like a coming together and deciding to go a different way almost. Four of Wands, Nine of Pentacles, Eight of Cups. Eight of Cups is about, walking away from something that no longer serves you. The Nine of Pentacles, so it goes 4 to 9 to 8. The 4 is a celebration, and to me, a lot of times this 4 is kind of about a conversation. The 9 is, I think the 9 is more about seeing what you've accomplished. I mean, it can be definitely, it is a successful card, hard work, you reach your goals, etc. And then the Eight of Cups is, okay, I'm done. I feel like it could be like an energy of a new understanding of a situation. realizing, again, since the sun is at the bottom of the deck, it's like realizing where the joy is and saying, okay, I understand. Now, this energy coming in, I almost feel like it is. I mean, we have the Two of Cups here, but I don't think this is a person. I feel like this is your realization. This is an energy coming in where you're understanding what you need to do because, you know, whether you've had a conversation or not, um, there was a situation that you were celebrating and you worked hard for, but it's like this realization it's time to walk away. Let's clarify the Ace of Wands because I feel like that's what the Ace of Wands is saying, okay, this is different now. Like this is I'm gonna head towards something else. Eight of Cups, excuse me, walking away. Tell me about this Ace of Wands. What is the Ace of Wands here? Tell me about this Ace of Wands. Eight of Swords, Page of Swords. I know we had these yesterday. And the Sun. So there is some realization about why you're stuck here. I think this is an understanding, the Eight of Swords, because the Ace of Wands is a new beginning. This is understanding why you're stuck. There is something that feels very good here. So the Knight of Swords is the release of that, um, Eight of Swords, you know, an energy coming in that keeps you from feeling stuck or being stuck. Then it's good. I mean, I think that's awesome because that Ace of Wands is like exciting. It's passion, it's energy. It's definitely a really great new beginning. We have the Page of Pentacles and the future influence. This, I feel like the Ace of Wands almost leads to this. Tell me about this Page of Pentacles so I can, what is the page? And future. Page of Pentacles in the future, please. What is this? Hierophant. Five of Pentacles and Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, there's some kind of commitment or energy that you're putting into. Again, that Hierophant goes a long way with that Page of Pentacles. And then the Five of Pentacles, I'm going to lower my seat. I feel like I'm just like really, oh, it doesn't go any lower. Um, the Five of Pentacles is the energy. I think that's the discovery, which way to go differently. Don't take a different route. The other things haven't been working, so I'm definitely going in a different direction. Here's the kicker. The Knight of Pentacles definitely follows that Page of Pentacles, but it's slow moving. It's I don't want to say methodical because that's not what it is. It's has intention, intentionally laying the groundwork for something and having patience with that. And then we do have the Seven of Pentacles in the challenge, which is waiting for things to happen. You know, like there is that energy. So, honestly, I feel like you will be understanding that there's going to be a whole new way forward. Even if this is some kind of, and when I say new way, the reason why I get new way is the Five of Pentacles. So if you've been feeling in the same situation, I'm trying to tackle it the same way over and over again. I got to do this differently. And it's the discovery of that you have to do it differently. But it also does come from some kind of commitment to yourself, commitment to somebody else, commitment at work, yourself, uh, relationship, friendship, something. And I do feel like that's what's happening here. The Justice is in your unexpected, which, you know, this can be about balance, balance, you know, in the not in the emotional sense, but just kind of balance and things in general. But it also can be about justice, you know, something. It can be about a discovery of learning the truth about something as well, and it can be about winning. Let me see what the Justice is. Tell me what the justice is in the unexpected. What is this justice doing here? Lovers, death, fool. I mean, yeah, there's a partnership here that's definitely changing. Lovers to the death, to the full. These are all, these are all majors. So this unexpected is big. So this is the, probably one of the most important parts of the reading, because we got the major as the justice in the position of unexpected, and then it's clarified with all majors as well. So it is a big deal, but it is about a partnership of some sort. It could be about a love relationship. Now, keep in mind, it also could be how you're dealing with a relationship, or how you're seeing relationships in general, because that's changing. And the fool coincides with this Ace of Wands to me. Like, this fool is going, okay, I'm going to take that leap and, do something different or what have you with that full energy. This is knowing that this new beginning is the right thing to do. And there's definitely a transformation happening with a relationship. There. Seven of Pentacles in the challenge. This is kind of waiting things out. Things are kind of moving slow with this Page of Pentacles in your future. So I think it's going to just take some time before you see if what you're doing is working, and it's going to be a little bit hard to wait that time. The King of Wands is in your strength. This could be someone that has your back, someone, I'll do a clarification, or it could be that you're willing to go all in. Now, we did have the Fool and the Justice, clarifying the Justice. So that's kind of like the wand energies don't always think before they act. The King, though, is more mature about it. They are definitely doers. They don't wait. I'm not going to wait for someone else. I'm not going to wait for the right time. I'm not going to wait. I'm going to do this. If this is where my goal stands, I'm going to run in and do it. Tell me about the King of Wands and our strength, please. And I think that's a good energy. Sometimes we can overthink things. Again, the Nine of Swords is in the channel, or in the advice. I've got a couple mixed ideas about that. Okay, so King of Wands, please, is your strength. Knight of Swords, the Moon. Yeah, Sun again. So the Sun, there's really a lot of energy around the Sun. It's at the bottom of the deck. We've already had it clarified twice. So there is an energy of finding that joy. Happiness is important right now in this reading, whatever the situation is. It's not just about getting something, it's about actually joy and being happy. The Knight of Swords is this energy and the present influence. The Moon is um, understanding, being clear. So I feel like this could be, for some of you, this could be someone that comes in and gives you clarity about this situation, which for some people is a relationship, for others it might not be. And if not, the King of Wands still is, I feel like it's still someone giving you answers. There's someone around you that will be clear about something. And if it's work or friendship or just personal, there could be someone. It doesn't have to be a male, but I would say it is definitely someone who's mature, uh, and it's someone could be a fire sign too, but doesn't have to be. It has someone that's a lot of energy, doesn't wait around, is spontaneous, that kind of energy. However, it does lead to the Hermit. So it goes Hermit, Two of Cups, Emperor, and the Hermit is continuing on the search, like not giving up. There's something here about that Page of Pentacles takes a lot of work, and you're still doing the work here with the Hermit to find the right answers. I think there is a little bit of you had the Eight of Cups clarifying earlier here, that search for, where am I truly meant to be? kind of uh, definitely a personal thing, regardless if it's about a relationship or not. This search is not about that, it's about you. Very personal. And I feel like there's a lot of thought here about what's right for you. Because there seems to be here also that whether this situation is good for you or not, is it what you really want? Is this something you really want to move forward with? Um, that kind of thing. Okay, so the Hermits. Tell me about this Hermit, please. Eight of Swords, Two of Swords. You're really stuck. The Hierophant. So, Hierophant we've had already again. Yeah, you're making a decision to commit to something here, and it has to do with getting out of that stuck position, seeing what's in front of you. Again, this is the Hierophant. This is what you're searching for. How do I do this? You're making a decision right now on what to commit to kind of get out of this energy of feeling stuck. The sun is revolving around you right now. Like all of these energy of the sun keeps coming up. So, and I think you understand that that's what you really want. That's all you really want, right? Joy. What better thing is there than that? And I feel like that's what that search is. You know, understanding what to commit to is this going to bring joy? And then we have the Two of Cups, and this is definitely a relationship of some sort. Now, it could be a relationship with yourself. It could be a relationship with your higher self. It could be a relationship with another person. Tell me about this Two of Cups. For some of you, I think it's another person, because I think that Knight of Swords for some of you is someone. And for some of you, it's that understanding, a truer understanding. Tell me about this Two of Cups, because it comes right after the Hermit. Okay, High Priestess, Nine of Pentacles, and Three of Cups. So for a lot of you, yes, High Priestess, you know, understanding yourself, trusting yourself. Nine of Pentacles, understanding everything that you've accomplished and what you've done, and seeing what you have, you know, this thing. And then the Three of Cups is a celebration, and it could be about other people. So I do feel like there's something here where, yes, for some of you, this could be a relationship where you're realizing what you bring to the table. But for some of you, um, to the table with this relationship and celebrating and being around people, for some of you, this is a more understanding of yourself with the High Priestess to the Nine of Pentacles, and understanding that maybe, you know, you might need to either put yourself around people or reach out to other people with that Three of Cups. Maybe even just celebrate who you are, even if it's with yourself alone, you know, just celebrating you. The Emperor is where it leads after that. Now, the Emperor is about control. So sometimes I see the Emperor, you know, as someone who has control, but it also can be you taking control. It also can depict that King of Wands, because the Emperor is an Aries. I think the King of Wands is a Sagittarius card, but they're both fire. They're both energetic. The Emperor has a little bit more control. That first sign in the zodiac, you know, that kind of thing. Tell me about the Emperor. What is the Emperor, please? What is the Emperor? Nine of Wands, the Fool, Four of Swords. I think it comes to an understanding. So I think it's control within yourself. That the road's been hard and you've been really struggling with something about taking a leap of faith. I feel like that the Four of Swords is, I think you're done resting. You know, it's time to take control. It's time to take an initiative. Again, Nine of Wands to the Fool. Yeah, it's hard, but I'm going for it. I'm healed. I'm done healing, because it's the Emperor, that control. So this is you taking control of a situation, of your life, so to speak. Now we have the Nine of Swords here. Now I feel like sometimes when we have a lot of energy, and we have the Ace of Wands, the Fool, even that King of Wands, um, those energies, and we had the Fool clarify a couple different cards. Those energies are jumping into something without thinking about it. And I think that there's times where you need to think about it. So the Nine of Swords is about overthinking. I don't think overthinking is the action that you need to take, but maybe make sure that you understand where your anxiety is coming from. If you want joy in your life, which is has shown up several times, then maybe, and sometimes we can never figure this out. I have anxiety issues all the time, overthinking, anxiety, stress, panic, all of those things. But I feel like it's so so I'm speaking, it's hard. Like you can't always pinpoint where that's coming from, no matter what. But I do feel like it's pay attention to that. That maybe sometimes there is something to be said about the timing of those anxiety attacks. When do they come? Just pay attention to them. I don't think it's ever you can figure out exactly, but if you know, if you can pinpoint when they happen, then you can see if there's a catalyst to it. Now, the other thing is don't overthink. I believe that. Don't overthink things too much. It doesn't mean you, if you're going to overthink a situation, then do it by doing your due diligence of your checklist of your pros and cons of this is good, this is bad. Because when we just letting those, we've talked about this, when we just let those thoughts go through our head over and over, we're not getting anything done. We're not accomplishing anything here. And that's what really needs to happen is need to accomplish something. So, don't overthink too much. Is there anything else we need to know today? Three cards. Four of Swords. Yeah, you're done healing. You're there may be Queen of Cups to the King of Swords. So this King of Swords could be that Knight of Swords. So there could be definitely someone coming in or you having plans. But I think that your heart's been mended. I look at that Four of Swords and then the Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups is facing that and giving back to that healing, saying, "Yeah, I'm done." So I feel like you've mended about something, about a situation, and I feel like the king can be someone, or it can be you understanding where you need to go next, what you need to do next. You having that line of sight. I need to go here. I need to do this. A little bit of blinders on, and so that's what I feel like that's saying. So I think that's pretty good energy. There you have your reading for today. Please hit that thumbs up button. It does help. Take care. Have a beautiful day.